Before we start, the point of this video is not to criticize anyone in order to make myself feel better or whatever. The point of this video is to see the mistakes the YouTubers have made and understand that if someone has a microphone, it doesn't mean that they actually know what they are talking about. And as always, question everything you see. So let's go. The first is Teachings Man Fashion, one of the oldest self-improvement YouTubers. I remember watching him when I was a kid, and I remember the advice he gave, like how to get girls, hygiene hacks, hairstyles, and many more videos. But since then, I kind of forget he existed. And recently, one of his videos popped up, so I decided to visit his channel to see how it's doing today. And to be honest, I'm kind of disappointed. The format of the videos is the same, the topics are repetitive, and maybe it will sound strange, but I think he's kinda copying Iman Gaji. So that's about the content. And now the quality of his teachings. He's really capable of finding good topics for the videos, but the advice in those videos are superficial to me. They lack depth. It seems like his audience is always at level 1. He never makes videos for like higher levels, if that does make sense to you. Now, what is he lacking? This may be important to some, but not to others. But what his channel is lacking, in my opinion, is an honest and direct character, in comparison with other YouTubers from this list. Jose lacks the factor of humanity, that is, knowledge of his flaws and mistakes in life, from which he learned. Then he teaches that to us as an audience. And as a child, I always looked at him as a kind of actor, in the sense that he hides his sinfulness from the viewer, because all of this that I said, Teachings Man Fashion is a C tier. Ali Abdul. Ali is one of the biggest self-improvement YouTubers on the whole scene, with countless videos like how to improve productivity, time management, how to succeed on YouTube, and the list goes on. First, we look at the content. Unlike Teaching Men's Fashion, when you look at Ali's content, you feel that he's a real person who is advising you. He has excellent topics for productivity videos, but as I delve further into the content, we can see that his content also lacks depth. I know for a fact that Ali knows much more deeply about health, how our body works, but when he's filming, he doesn't want to show that knowledge and only gives us a surface level one. Imagine how he could film the health topics as a guy who graduated from the medical school. Because all of this, Ali Abdul is a B tier. Sebastian Giorgio, the youngest self-improvement YouTuber on this list. His life story is beautiful and inspiring. But what is his content? As for financial advices, he is one of the best in the whole game. But recently, he started doing self-improvement videos, and I have to admit, I'm not disappointed. He was born in a Christian environment in Romania, and if he keeps the values he learned there, the potential of his channel is unlimited. He has only released a small amount of self-improvement videos, so time will tell us his true value. But due to his huge potential, he deserves an A tier. Benjamin Seda. Benjamin Seda, or known to some as Based Zeus. What to say about him? Honestly, when he was Zeus, he was more original than today. His channel revolves around how to get girls, how to be an alpha character who gets girls, and I wouldn't even be talking about this channel if Benjamin hadn't started talking about self-improvement. And if I'm going to be honest, he himself doesn't have enough knowledge outside his domain, and that's why his self-improvement videos look superficial and not innovative. The whole channel, in my opinion, has the wrong image of what a man should do, and that's why Benjamin is a D tier. Alfam. I have a feeling this guy has a video about everything you can think of as a teenager. From the how to increase the size of your penis to this, whatever it is. Respect should be given because this guy is a pure grinder, and I believe he made a video on every possible topic that came to his mind. One thing that he lacks is a full guides. That is a very long video about a topic that will teach the audience in a great detail about the topic. All in all, a very positive character, and he's very open with his audience. In my opinion, a solid B tier. Sneeko, the character I watch more than all of these YouTubers on the list combined, from when he was a philosophing kid to his new era of live streaming. As for the old videos, I can say that I enjoyed them because I was half a degenerate like him. He had a very creative and philosophical personality, and his videos were different and refreshing. But when I got older and started to take care of myself seriously and put myself in order, Sneeko's content was no longer attractive to me. And so it was until he started live streaming and getting sucked in the world of self-improvement. His story was really interesting. and every step of that story was full of the lie, but YouTube decided to ban Sneeko, and then he continues to stream on Rumble. So my opinion has always been that Sneeko is confused, that he is not yet exactly convinced in the essence. And it can be seen. He is an atheist for a few months, then he is a Christian, and at the moment he is happy in Islam. But again, he spends a lot of time in a very bad environment, and the excuse he uses is that he shows others how bad it is. So I hope for Sneeko that he will be straightened out, but right now, he and his content deserve a B tier. Luke Belmar. Luke Belmar is honestly my favorite self-improvement YouTuber right now. The combination of his knowledge of finance, health, and spirituality is at high level. I like his need to show people the truth, and whatever he learns, he's happy to show to others. In addition to the fact that I disagree with him about some religious issues and psychedelics, I have nothing to add or take away. Luke Belmar is a S tier. Zerka. A person you can either love or hate. A very direct character, and there is no filter in his head. What's on his mind is what he says. On the first glance, a very arrogant and unpleasant character. But Zerka is a guy who consistently mixes seriousness and humor. And only people who research a life a lot can know when he is serious and when he is not. We learn the most about Zerka when we read between the lines. But on the other hand, just like Sneeko, Zerka is in a very wrong environment, because of which he often indulges in unhealthy habits, and that's why his content is a very bad example of how a person can become corrupted with the help of a bad environment. I know that he's a believer, so I hope that he will get out of this environment, but currently his content is a C tier. Okay, finally, Andrew Tate.